Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I've got my lovely wife here, known as Boca Dragon in game.
Hey there.
And so today we're going to show you a little bit of Rimworld. Rimworld is a game that was a Kickstarter project, and it is a survival game. I think it's considered to be a 2D game. I'm not sure. It's certainly not first-person view. Your characters look like that. What was it? What were those toys that people played with? That little kids played with? The ones that had the round bottoms and you stuck them into their cars. Peoples.
Peoples.
Peoples. Yes. So that's what they kind of look like. They kind of look like my peoples. So, okay. So we're both going to start a game here. These are going to be independent. We'll focus on each one of them as we do things, and just kind of we're going to start out with an overview of what this game is, and then we'll get into a little bit more complex stuff. So this game is there's no way to win it. You can go ahead and start there. There's no way to win the game. There is no end game win the game, and it's really all about the story and what you adventure through on your way there. So I'm going to choose the easy one, and it looks like Lisa here
This
is
the easy one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to choose the other easy one,
Yeah.
and see how long I can actually survive. If this were a competition, I think Lisa would probably kick my ass. She seems to be pretty good at it, so she's going to teach us all something here. And so now you have three characters to start with here. And they all have some sort of history. The history being stuff that that is the kind of the backstory, sort of their childhood, and then with their adulthood, what they are. This one is incapable of none, which is good. Traits are a loner and history of murder. Oh my, I may want to re-roll him. History of murder does not sound too good. Unless I was, handing him a gun and I was going to expect him to fight. So now this one, I'm doing this again, and let me bring up focus on just mine here while doing going through this portion. I've got this guy. He's incapable of a lot of stuff. I don't want him. I want to find people who are capable, and there's some areas that I really like them to be capable in. There's research, there's mining, and then there's social. And those are the kind of three that I kind of focus on because research is required in order to get to higher level achievements. Mining, there's a lot of mining involved in this game, it seems. And so the more efficient they are at mining, the better. And then social is very important for capturing other characters in the game, whether they be hostile or not, and adding them to your team. So I think that what I'm going to look for here is I'm going to look for high social, high mining, and high research, one of each, all of them incapable of, all of them as not being incapable. And so, yeah, look at that. That one was incapable of caring. What the hell? So, let's see here. Got too click happy there. Okay, this guy's 11 on research. Okay, so I'm going to take him. He's not incapable of anything, and he's a Navy scientist. How about that? Okay, so my next guy here, and so he was research. So now I'm kind of looking for mining and social, and oh, here this one. Well, I don't need another research person, and let's see here. So this is just kind of the random stuff here. I don't know if later on we're going to be able to build this. This game is in alpha, and so there's some stuff that's just not done with it yet.
The artistic and the crafting part. You can't really do anything with those yet.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Well, he's 11 social, but he can't do manual, dumb, or crafting. I really don't want them to be incapable.
Well,
totally.
manual dumb, that's incapable. I don't know.
I don't know what manual dumb is.
And crafting doesn't matter. If they can't do crafting, it doesn't matter because we can't do it yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough on that. So, Okay, I still got to find my other my guys here. This guy has good shooting skill. Let's see here, social. Golly, I just haven't found. There we go. Oh, he's social and research. What a horrible combination. Because I already got a high research guy. Although, you know what? I'll re-roll this other guy. Oh, but he's incapable of so many things. Damn. Okay. So we're going to just end up settling on somebody here. He's social 8. He's research 9, mining 1. Social 6, mining 5, research 6. Okay, we're just going to go with this guy. And then how does this guy? This guy is incapable of intellectual. That doesn't sound very good. He's 7 social, 2 mining, and cooking medicine. He's well rounded out on that. So, adulthood, he's a housemate. Oh, he's a housemate because he's got +3 cooking, +3 medicine, and +2 crafting. He's a house husband. Okay, I can go with that. So, okay, starting up here, generating the worlds. And so you start off here, and you've got your, you got a little message comes here. Now, your guys land here really quick, and they are these little pods here. Mine have not popped out yet. I've on purpose paused it right now because I'm going to tell my guys that they can, ooh, I have got a lot of map space on this. This one's really interesting. I'm going to tell my guys that they can get all the resources in this area. And you got to select the resources that they can grab. And then hit F. And it's just the way this game... I sometimes understand about this, about why you would want to manage the resources like that, but then other times it's like... I'm not sure that it matters so much. So, okay, so I've selected those resources. I'm going to enable the game again. And you can see here I've got a couple of people that are starting to work already to collect things. I am going to tell each one of them that, if I can get a hold of them, to pick up these guns that are on the ground right here and equip them just in case we get attacked, because we will get attacked. Now, as you can see what Lisa's got going on, she's looked at her skills here, and some of the skills you take away from some of the people. I like everybody to try doctoring and everybody to do warden, and I usually only have one researcher. How do you do it, Lisa?
Yeah, I don't bother clicking on research until I have my research table, and I usually only pick one person, the highest one. Then I don't have them do anything else other than research, and you can research really fast that way. My high mining guy, 8 and 5.
And they will learn as they go.
Yeah, right now I'm going to have one person grow, because you need food right away, and you need to make sure you always have food. Because as you gain population, if you start running out of food, people will start going nuts and killing each other, or just wandering off and dying on their own. So food is pretty important. I'll have one guy grow and cut plants and haul stuff, and then I'll have a couple other guys mine. And I'm going to have them mine a good area to start building housing. I like to build housing underground.
Okay.
Because you get a lot of electrical strikes, and it's easier to take care of fires when they're inside the ground. Yeah, inside the mountain.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to actually work on a little bit of my structure here. Let's see here, orders, mining, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an entrance here.
Something happened here?
Uh-oh, your game crashed?
No, it just...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you've got to... and I forgot to set my playback devices. Yeah, I forgot to set my stuff here is where my sound is going. And there we go. Okay, so... I am telling them by mapping the stuff out here that I'm going to want them to dig in this area, and So I've got to make some rooms that are used for different things here, and there's some things about this socially that they like and dislike. One of them being that they like to have a table to eat at. They like to have bedrooms.
Yeah, they like to have their own room. They don't like sleeping outside or with other people.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of little things like that. And so, of course, at the beginning they have to sleep outside. We're roughing it. But, so what both Lisa and I are doing here is making some bedrooms right off the bat. And we're just designing these out so that they will dig it out. And there we go. Okay. And I'm making one extra one. And the reason I'm making an extra one is in case we can capture somebody and do this. Now, we are playing two separate games. This is not against each other. And so don't look at this as like being that we're doing the same thing here. And so now they are collecting resources here, and of both food and of this is some sort of metal stuff and everything. And so here, let me let's try a little bit different view on this, and we'll just go with the center view and be able to see a little bit more. So Lisa, they're only seeing what you put in the center of your screen. For the most part. Oh, it's not that. You got to look at this.
I can't see that from this angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'll update there in a minute. So you can see that our guys are digging, and Lisa has actually set it to a much faster mode. So anyway, okay, my guys are digging. Now I need to get some other things going on for them, like a growing area. They need to be able to grow food, and then I'm also going to have to get some power going on here. And power generation, I'm going to put my power stuff over here. There's this hole in the ground over here, and I'm actually going to take advantage of that, but not right this minute. And so I'm going to build some batteries. And batteries outside, yeah, they end up having some problems, like catching fire and stuff like that. It's not very good. But these are all part of the things of having to build all of this equipment. And so, okay.
Also, having like a little decoration and sunlight and a table in their own room, I find makes them happy.
Yes.
In their own individual rooms. And eventually, when you research enough stuff, you can make like carpet, and I like that too.
And I am making room for my batteries here, and you'll notice that I kind of made that kind of an odd shape there, and I did that on purpose because, because the batteries can catch fire, and fire equals, lots of problems. So, but you do need power for things. So, especially like, here, I'll show this full screen here. Especially like the nutrient paste dispenser. Now, I start out putting this outside, but I think that, does it catch on fire sometimes whenever it's outside?
I think anything electrical can catch on fire except the, what's it called? Those things.
Solar panels?
Solar panels, unless they, yeah.
Yeah, but
no, well, with rain,
if they get struck by lightning.
Rains, I think anything electrical except solar panels can catch on fire.
So I built my nutrient paste machine here, which basically it allows them to process food a little bit so that they're not eating it raw. And they like that much better. Now, I've given them all these things to build, and I'm going to stop giving them anything else because I need them to dig stuff out. And so I'm going to go ahead and speed them up. And then once they've dug out some of the main areas that we're going to use, I'm going to put up some defenses because that is incredibly important. in this. I will be attacked, and it probably won't be pretty, and I could lose some of my guys. And you can see they're sleeping all the way down here in their sleeping bags. Yeah. So. And sun's starting to come up, which is good. So I will get an alert whenever they're having cows about, issues going on. Sometimes you can see with the little bubbles over their heads that these guys here are talking to each other. They're being social. Being social is actually an important part of this game. People who lack social skills really end up having a lot of problems.
If you start seeing them turn kind of red, you need to click on them and find out why they're upset and try to fix that problem, because they will tell you. Like, here, I'll click on this guy. I click on thoughts.
Oh yeah, they can't.
And
see.
right
Here,
now,
let me show your full screen there. Okay.
Yeah. Ate raw food. He's not happy because of that. Sharing a bedroom. He's not happy. He slept outside. So pretty soon those things are going to be fixed. And then he'll be much happier. But when it starts going into the red, then they can kind of go nuts.
Nuts.
Yeah. They go bonkers.
Not very good.
Mm-mm. Okay, so their bedrooms are pretty much done. So in order, sometimes to get them to sleep in their bedrooms and not sleep outside, you have to delete the beds. Just deconstruct the beds outside.
Okay, and I'm going to build my first two little turret things. A little worried about my guys. They're going to probably, get attacked by aliens or something. You know how it goes. Okay, I need them to mine the rest of this stuff here and not go wandering off. I'd really like them to mine their sleeping quarters up here, but they haven't done that yet. They're deciding to work on the battery area, which I'll just let them complete it and get it done. Okay, and power, you have to connect all the power together. You can't, power is not through the air. Well, there is some power lines that are when you get close to batteries or other electrical lines that you can go from there. But for the most part, you have to specifically tell it where you want power to go. So this game, okay, so since the Kickstarter, there's been about an update per every month or 6 weeks, and there've been pretty major updates each time. And that's kind of the way that I expect that future stuff will go. There is no end game in this, and so it literally is not a matter of winning or losing. It's a matter of surviving and seeing how well you can do that and interact with others. There is space travel in this, in the fact that you can trade with aliens that are flying by on ships, and there is a whole bunch of social stuff where you really just got to pay attention to your people and figure things out. You'll have artists come by, you'll have fighters come by, and everything. Different people that are going to cause you problems or could benefit being added. Lisa, how many people have you managed to get into one community?
The full amount I could get. My whole list of people.
Yeah,
like here.
Is that like 10 or something, or 12?
12 maybe. And I got to a point in one game where, what else do I do? I'm waiting for an update.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Everybody was happy. They all had nice houses. I had plenty of food.
I see this game as one of those things that I'll be playing it for the next year and a half, maybe 2 years. But it's not going to be playing it in the way of that this is the only game I play. Mm-hmm. Be like, okay, I'll play it. I get up to some high levels, and when they come out with a new patch, well, then I'll be like, okay, well, let's build some more stuff, and see what's new and get that up to the absolute highest levels we can, and then just wait for the next patch. And to me, that seems not bad. Now I've got somebody here. She's not happy. Let me find out what's going on with her. And we'll see down here. So thoughts. Her loyalty is going down. Her happiness, let's see, she's not happy about being in darkness, which I have her mining. I can fix that with some light bulbs. She's got pretty high fear. Oh, she's wounded. How did she get wounded? She needs to rest.
Yep.
So I need to, here's what I need to do. Before I go and start doing other stuff, I need to get my power fixed up here and get power up into here. And I'm gonna build the first 2 bedrooms right here, even though I'd just rather do all of them at once. But I'll get these started.
I have a traveler.
Oh, you already captured somebody?
I'm going to.
Oh my.
So.
Here, let's take a look at your.
You click on a guy. You either hit R or click on basically what is that? Draft. You're drafting somebody. That way you're going to arrest a traveler. Oh, I can't arrest him yet because I have to have at least one of my bedrooms turn into a prisoner bedroom.
Oh, and you haven't done that yet, have you?
I haven't done that yet, but I have an extra bedroom, so I can do that. Oh, I have to go click on a guy again. Now he'll go arrest him and put him in there.
I could see this game working well on a tablet as well.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know what the game's made with. If it's made with like Unity or whatnot. If it is, then it can port over to a tablet pretty easily. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so I've set up the first 2 bedrooms here. My lady, who's not very happy, she's still digging in the dark. I've told them to build things here and everything, but they're gonna have to I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this shit done before she freaks out. Now over here, this here, let me show you this stuff here. When the mining areas have these little speckles here, it means that it's got what is that, iron in it? It's got metal.
Some kind of metal. Just resources for building.
Yeah. So it's some sort of metal, and you need a lot of metal. It seems. I'm always running out of metal, and so I'm marking up these areas for them to mine out, and it may open up more areas. There may end up being more areas that we see, but in fact, sometimes you can run into it in the middle of mining up in here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel that. I don't need them to dig out the back of that bedroom. So right now they are sleeping, and hopefully I can get her a bedroom before. Oh, she's fully healed. Okay. Oh, she's not. Blue is not red anymore. Her name is Blue, and she was in red. Yeah. So so good. Okay. So she's doing a bit better. That's great. So. Okay, good. So we'll have another couple bedrooms done here pretty soon, and then I'll get them working on some more things like defenses, and I got to keep their happiness up. Furniture. I'm going to make a table in here, and I'm going to place it in here, and then I go ahead and put in the full amount of chairs right away, and I do that just because I do plan on having more people join my commune, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, okay, I got that one in there. And all of these rooms really need a lamp. People are not happy without there being light in there. Oh, and I don't have enough storage area for all of the food. Look at this. They're just putting it out here.
You're gonna make some hoppers.
Yeah, I'm going to make some more hoppers. And hoppers are actually under buildings, which I'm not sure 100% understand that, but that's where they're at. And so I'm going to put some in here. And then there we go. Let's see here. There we go. They will build those and fill those up. And then I'll have some other food stores. One little farm plot is usually enough for your beginning people. Did you capture, by the way, your other person there, Lisa?
Yeah, he's captured, but right now,
And he's prisoner in
I
there?
have at least one warden.
Okay, and somebody's unhappy.
Every once in a while, the warden will go in and talk to him to try to recruit him, and they'll also bring him food.
Okay. So so basically, what you're doing is you are taking away his freedom and trying then to convince him to be on your team.
Exactly.
Yeah, sounds lovely. Sounds like something we'd really like to have happen in real life, huh? Probably not. So I'm putting doors on mine here, and so you put doors on these different areas. It keeps the creatures out. Sometimes you'll have a squirrel or a rat that'll kind of go rabid, and it keeps the creatures out. But then it also keeps weather out and everything. And if you have like batteries and stuff like that, those are a problem when they get wet. And even just not having a door on there can cause you some issues. So, okay, now they've finished digging out this stuff, so I'm going to continue to put together these bedrooms here, and they'll build them as they're ready. As soon as we've got one bed completed in here, I'm going to take away one of their sleeping mats, and then that person will go in and will take up residence in one of the new spots. And in fact, maybe even they'll take up residence there, even if you don't take away their sleeping mats. I'm not sure. I haven't tried. I've always kind of forced them. So that's getting pretty good. I'm going to put some potted plants in here because it just helps make the room look a little bit nicer. And then
I successfully recruited Joe's, Johs. So now I have 4 people.
JOHS?
Now I have 4 people.
Yeah.
But I don't have a prisoner bed now. Because he needs a regular bed. At one point, I'm actually going to make an actual prison. You can have multiple beds in a prison.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to have individual bedrooms for the prisoners.
Oh, it looks like I forgot to make a bed for this guy. For this one here. How did I do that? Uh-oh, got a fire. I have a fire. But it's burning out in the... Oh, lightning just struck the fire. Where it was already at. Okay, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess setting a home.
Lightning just struck again.
Use your zone. Set a home, and they will fight the fires much easier. Well, they'll care, too. They'll want to.
Yeah, I've got a really nasty storm here. I've had like 5 or 6 lightning strikes. And started a bunch of fires. But it doesn't look like it's hit anything critical. And my guys have not powered these other batteries yet. They're just, not interested in building that stuff. Well, actually, it's probably a resource issue that it doesn't have enough metal. So, okay. So, now it looks like all of the beds are made. So I'm going to take away their sleeping mats here. And then they will start using their actual bedrooms that I built them. And here's another little spot of this resource which they can harvest. So now hopefully they will pay some attention to the electrical needed. And as soon as they have some of these other things done, I'm going to take advantage of the steam hole over here. What is it called? I forget what these are called. Yeah, steam geyser. And I'm going to build right over the top of it. So I'm going to build a little power plant over the top of it. So I am almost to that point. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, I'm being attacked.
Oh, gotta pay attention to your mail.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
I was not paying attention to my mail.
Yeah, I always
Okay,
pay attention to my mail. Then you
here
know what's
is
coming.
here's my full screen here. So raiders have landed nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare to defend. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to tell my guys to run. And so this guy up in here. Let's see here. We do have a door here. I only have these things over here though. I'm gonna tell him to go up in here, and I'm gonna tell this guy to go up in here. Let's see. Go up in here, and where is my other guy? Oh, here's Blue, and tell her to go up in there too. So now I'm going to start this again, and my guys are going to run. One of my guys is injured. He's been shot at several times, and he's not feeling so good about it. So they're running now. What I'm hoping is that he'll come over here close enough and leave my bedroom area alone. He'll come over here close enough to where these my cannons will start shooting him like that. All right. So. And he's battling with one of my cannons, which is great because that means that I am going to win. So if he wasn't battling with one of my cannons, then it would be a problem. So if it was just my guys going to battle, it would just be a whole different issue. So, and he is dead. Okay, very good. So. Glad that he is dead, and I'll tell these guys to go back about their business. I'm sure that he's not feeling good because he's hurt. And so, hopefully they can finish the power up into the bedrooms. He'll probably go sleep it off a bit, and that'll be good for him to do. So he went and took his meal. Here is what he did. He went and grabbed his little paste meal or whatever it is, and it's going off doing something now, so I think he's going to mine some more resources. When he sleeps, he will recover some of his health, and that will be good for him. So this eventually gets to the point where you have a launch pad, and you have a communications area, and you have other things for interacting with people from outside of your realm here. Mostly what you are doing is defending against raiders coming in. A lot of them have very high shooting skills, and then there's other things like this guy who's laying here dead. Really what I need to do is I need to say, okay, Blue, can you carry this guy to the trash?
Yeah, it might be a good idea to de-zone your trash and move it away from people because people don't like to see dead bodies. I forgot I was going to do that too.
Yeah, I can't seem to select him, so that may be a bug. So I have my trash pretty far away from everything. It's not too far or too close. So I kind of moved my colony a little bit and decided that I would, take it up a little bit further. I've got lights in here, and so the plants, we've got some plants which help with their happiness and everything. And I don't know if I add more plants if they'll have more happiness or not, but there are some plants there. So okay, and they're just about ready to start eating at their table. Okay, their Turk is taking a nap, and hopefully he will heal up while he's sleeping, if I'm lucky. And looks like things are going pretty good. The only thing is they have not built their connection to these batteries yet, and I really need them to do that because I need more than 2 batteries, and because I need a lot more turrets to defend myself, because it's gonna get nasty. So okay, well, this looks like a good point to stop this first episode, which was kind of a review of the basics of the game. And those of you who are watching live, we're going to continue on, and we're going to do more gameplay be able to show you some of the more advanced stuff. And those of you who are watching on YouTube, you just have to stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow, where we'll get into the gameplay more. And you can check it out if you're watching this on YouTube. There's a link in the description for checking out where the game is. I don't make any money off of it or whatnot. It's not any sort of affiliate program or anything. So feel free to check it out. It's a direct link to them, and this is an indie game developer, so it's an independent deal, and I'm really pleased with their success. So thanks for watching, and those of you watching live, hang on, don't go anywhere. Do you enjoy the gameplay? Well, you may enjoy my other channel as well. Check it out. There's a link in the description, and you might see stuff like this. Hello? Were you calling for us? Do you want something to eat? Can you guys bark for it? Chirp? Will you speak? Uh-oh. Nope. Cat, stay in. You'll be eaten alive. Cats should not go out. Yeah. So, here. Do you want to take a look at this? Look at this. See? Will you try and eat it? Oh, but that didn't work. Here. What is it? This is a camera. Does it taste good? Oh! Woo!